This is undoubtedly the coolest Ultramarine around. The joytoy Ultramarines Relic Secundus Armor figure. Space Marine 2, I have played Space Marine 2. I haven't got super into the online component, especially like buying the DLC. Here's the thing, I'm an out-of-control toy collector. I can't really afford to be buying all the DLCs, but we can enjoy it in action figure form. I got this off of the TikTok shop. Let's check it out. Some are saying this is the most beautiful freaking action figure that joytoy has ever made. So let me tell you, if I could first, what the hell? Jesus, if I can even get that figure open, and let's see if that is possibly true. How do we? Lighting a freaking joytoy figure is always fairly crazy. But this guy, my god. The details alone, like you have like all this, like the blood. This is, I've seen like a lot of people, they don't like they say the Space Marines look like too clean. This guy certainly is not all clean. He's dirtied up. He's not, I mean, actually there is like some damage to the armor, but I wouldn't say there's a lot of like necessarily like battle damage or scuffing. I've seen folks like they would like a hell of a lot more scuffing, but gosh dang. So this guy is just strikingly beautiful. The articulation, if you know any of the Space Marine 2 figures, it's going to be the same. You're getting the full Townsend quite easily, and then the way the pauldron pivots up, you can have more of the range than you'd otherwise be able to do. You have the bicep cut, double jointed arms, pretty good. What is? Okay, don't. The freaking the crunch. Man, I'm running into this more and more with joytoy, and it's just because it's like the way the legs are. You know, you need more freaking thing. Should I do? Hold on. Because that doesn't actually. Does that help better? I think this might be better. Ignore the fuck. I'm on a new setup here, okay? I'm used to it being blindingly white. But the joytoy hip connections, I don't know. It's. They definitely need to do something. They need to have like more of a distinction between like the hip and the legs, because it's far too easy to push it out. It's not loose though. It's annoying. But in terms of kicking the legs, I don't like on the Space Marine 2 figures. I don't like the side armor here. I mean, obviously it limits the range you can do on the legs. Not that like the Space Marines aren't going out there. They're not doing like freaking splits and stuff. But once you get used to the splits, I don't know. But the double jointed knees, the feet, toe hinge. The toe hinge can get a little stuck. You gotta like force it sometimes. But it's there. Usually it's like the paint may have like gummed it up. Jesus, that one's stuck as hell. Maybe some heat. Anyways, what are we talking about? The power pack. Also freaking beautiful. I like, again, like I kind of wish all their figures would come out with either like, you know, like the scuffing or the blood or whatever. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Do you prefer like a clean, fresh Space Marine look? Or are you wanting like the battle damage, like they've been through it, right? So you have him. He's just a freaking stellar if we put him back there. Desk kit packet, collection of desk kit packets, never diminishes, it always grows. What is this? And again, I don't know what this weapon is called, but my god. And again, it's joytoy, so of course the freaking like clip pops out, right? Ugh. Ugh. But this is so sick. It's all like wrapped, it's all ornate. Gosh, that just looks incredible. I have seen some people point out like they don't like how it's like you can see the line in the weapon. I don't mind that. This guy is just sick as hell. You get Dang, I didn't even realize he had a second bolter. Bolter, bolt pistol. Let me again roast me in the comments for not knowing it, but just the fine details on joytoy. It's almost like too fine to even be able to pick out, but gosh, they go there, and I'm pretty sure. Oh gosh, I bet this. Maybe not. I wouldn't be shocked if you could actually get this in there. I don't have enough like purchase on it, but you probably could. I bet if my big old gorilla hands could get in there, you could do it. Or if you had like nails or something. So that's super sick. The freaking the chain sword is also just beautiful. It's got some of the blood on there too. It doesn't spin around. Like joytoy does such fine, tiny details. This is where 1/18 scale is really like popping off. And then of course you get hands, which the hands you're always getting like trigger finger hands. Those are also bloody. And they have the skull, the fist, and whatnot. The only I do wish we got more Tyranids. We haven't really gotten like Space Marine 2 Tyranids or whatnot. That would be super sick. The other feature, I believe he does come with. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, the LEDs, baby. Let's light up. They don't. This one, interestingly, there's not like. Did I miss it? Like instructions? Nope. Hold on, I missed it. It was just in the box there. Because I was like, wow, that's a crazy oversight if joytoy suddenly didn't do that. Of course, you get his stand. Though you don't necessarily need the stand, because these guys are pretty rock solid, but they help. You can see there if like you're putting it on the shelf. But the booklet, yeah, that'll tell you the batteries, which I do have these ready to go. Amazon, you can just get these in packs. I bought like a 5-pack. CR927. Let's get these bad boys out. And joytoy, they've done something really cool. Their batteries, you don't need the magnets. And I believe the little meshy part goes towards the light area. So you have it in there. We're gonna slip this guy. Whoop, hold on, let me. Do this, and then how the fuck was that? Hold on, I think. Did I do it wrong? No? Like it's supposed to be touch. What do we... I thought You just want to be really careful. This little like plume thing, you don't want to be sticking on there. Maybe it was the battery. Let's see. Button batteries. Sometimes they're awful. I'm pretty sure it said to do it. There we go. That one's working. There we go. Sometimes it's just, that's the downside of button batteries. They last pretty okay. I learned white batteries last longer. Let's dim the lights or turn them off completely. Hold on. There's the breathing. Can you see? Can you see? Those are on. Yeah, it's pretty revolutionary to get lights that you just tap. You kind of got to whack him, you know. But that is Super sick. And then they turn off automatically after 30 minutes. So that's pretty dang cool. I mean, some people, I know they don't necessarily like the lights. Bingo, bango, bongo. I think they're pretty dang neat. But gosh dang, look at this guy. Let's freaking... Got him dual wielded. Put on the freaking hands. Yeah, this guy's pretty sick. I love... I don't know, one of the... It's kind of silly, but it's like the trigger finger hands for joytoy are always... Oh shit, what did I... What the fuck did I bust off? I don't even fucking know. Is that on the gun? I mean, that's no good. I don't know. I guess. What the fuck? Let me... What did I... Oh, I think I see. I think on the side? I think on the side of the gun. The hell? I don't even know. I'm pretty sure on the side of the gun. We'll have to review the footage. Oh, okay. Was it on the scope? Was that it? The hell? Be careful. I mean... I think it is. I think... If I'm looking right... Yep, okay. That's what we busted off. Be really careful with that piece. Right? Nothing a little super glue can't fit. I'm dumb. That's how dumb I am. I could have just flipped it off to the side and seen. But this guy's pretty sick. Like, this is undoubtedly the coolest Ultramarine around. Like, they really should. I know the Space Marine 2 line, I don't know how much further it'll go beyond these guys. I would love, again, I don't play the game super often enough to like spend all the DLC and get all, because there's just a crazy range. But it would be cool if they did other chapters, other designs. I mean, I would love it. But also, if they don't do that, I would still just love if they just keep making figures. You know? Like, if they would just... Well, keep... Am I the biggest... Keep making figures, obviously, but I would love if they would keep detailing figures this way. Like, hopefully it's like a big hit, because I really love what they've done with these. So I hope they keep going. I hope that they do more and more of this kind of detailing. Because joytoy, they're capable of, like, some crazy paint work. So when you get, like, the flat, just bare Space Marines, they're not really playing to their strengths. And they could paint better, you know, certainly than some of the finest mini makers, which maybe that's the issue. Maybe Games Workshop is like, hey, don't step too much on our lunch. I don't know, but this guy is fantastic. Like, there's no reason not to get this guy. Come on. What are we talking about here? Okay. Thanks for watching, as always.